Wonderful to be here. And I have to tell you, I love women. I love being with women. I love being in your presence. And it's a good thing because there are a lot of you out there. Whoa, so early in the morning. Hey, girls. Hi. And congratulations to all the women that got different awards. You know, it's really pretty awesome to see women showing up not only for themselves, but for each other. And that's what ABWA is all about. You get to show up for yourselves first, and then you get to show up for other people. And it's pretty amazing. I also want to tell you that it's nice to actually have been invited to an ABWA event instead of, how would you say, crashing an ABWA event. Last December, I was in New York attending a women's legal conference. It was the Association of Black Women Attorneys, and it was an event that was held at Verizon Center around Midtown Manhattan. The only thing is I didn't realize that there were two ABWAs. And so it took me all of about 30 minutes after sitting in your meeting realizing, oh my God, I'm in the wrong place. You know, it's like, hello, go figure that. I mean, coming up on 60 years old and I don't even know that I'm in the wrong place. So this time it's really nice to actually have been invited here. So I, you know, not a crasher, I'm an invitee. So that is so cool. You know, and a couple of weeks ago I was back in New York again, and I'm from New York originally. I don't live there now. I live in California, and I'm back in New York periodically for business events. And I was in New York a couple of weeks ago for a business conference. And this time I was, you know, I was amazed at a lesson that I learned. I had an experience this time in New York that was really unlike any other experience I've had when I've been there. And, you know, I was there for a business conference, and I was staying at a hotel in the Times Square area on 54th and 7th Avenue. And for those that have been to New York before, especially if you've been there, let's say, 20 years ago, I don't know if you guys are that old, but if you were there, yeah, one hand up there with me, okay. If you were there 20 years ago, and let's say you've been back to that area in the last 10 or 15 years, you've probably seen a dramatic change in the Times Square area. You know, they've cleaned it up a lot. There's some 5-star hotels, there are some pretty fancy restaurants, some pretty chic galleries, some pretty trendy night spots. But the truth is, even with the facelift, Times Square is still Times Square. It still has that underbelly of seediness that no matter how you clean it up, no matter how much of a facelift you give it, it's still Times Square. So anyway, I'm walking back to my hotel on this particular night, and I noticed there was a woman standing on the corner. She was